Pampered Chef Pal, what you doing?
I'm about to take my Pampered Paws and my banana bread, which I prepared in Pampered Chef's brownie pan.
That's all fine and dandy, but you better not spoil your dinner. You know we having something good.
Oh yeah, that's right. We are having something good for dinner tonight. Tonight we're having Pampered Chef chili. All you need is Pampered Chef's chili meal mix, an onion, the ground meat of your choice. We're using turkey, red or black beans, diced tomatoes, and these Pampered Chef tools.
That's true. But remember, Pampered Pals out there, this chili mix makes 6 servings and only takes 30 minutes. It's a dream in a bag. Quick, simple, and easy. And for this
month, from August to September the 7th, every time you buy a Pampered Chef chili meal mix for your family, a family in need in your area will get a meal donated to them too. So every Pampered Chef that prepares the chili meal mix is donated to a family in need. Thanks, Pampered Chef Pals.
First we're going to do, since, had a little Pampered Chef transparency right here, I don't have the diced tomatoes like recommended in the recipe pack, but I have whole ones. So, to counteract that, I'm just going to dice these with my Pampered chef's knife, coated chef's knife to be exact, and get the same effect. Slippery. Don't worry, this blade is safe, won't slip, hurt yourself. Just dice to a thickness of your liking, since these are whole tomatoes. I prefer a little bit thicker anyway than store-bought, so it's all good. Do not throw away the juice off your tomatoes. That's recommended to keep. Add a little burst of flavor. Alright, when I'm done chopping these, we'll move on to the next step. Alright, after that quick pampered pause, tomatoes are diced to my liking, and my Pampered Chef cutting board wipes clean the jiffy for the next step. Alright, cut these a tad smaller because this is going to be a chili. I like mine a little bit smaller. As you can see, Pampered Chef's coated chef knife dices through anything and everything in the kitchen. I highly recommend gifting this for Christmas or any time for any budding chef. Sleek, lightweight, and razor sharp. Alright, now we've made our way to the stove. Got the pan getting hot. Now I'm going to add a tablespoon of cooking oil with my Pampered Chef all-in-one measuring spoon. Very convenient, so you have to have the click-clack of the spoons in your ear. Okay, now we're just going to let this get hot right quick. While that's getting hot, the first thing you're going to add is the onion, and then you're going to brown your ground meat of choice. Which, you ain't got to listen to me if you don't want to. You can just read it off the back of the bag. Okay, I see smoke. That means our pan is ready. Now we're just going to toss these in. Yeah, it's ready. Get the ones in the back. I'm going to be using the Pampered Chef mixing choke just to stir these up in the pan. You ain't got to worry about it melting. It's very heat resistant. Yeah. We're going to cook this for about 3 to 5 minutes. Get them a little translucent. Then the next step, we're going to add our ground meat. See that? My onions are translucent and browning. Now I'm going to add my pound of ground turkey. And with the mix and chop, it's easy to break it up. There we go, as you can see. And we're just going to let this brown with the onions. And I'll be right back. Alright, Pampered Pals, now this next step is going to go kind of quick. After you brown your meat, drain if necessary, but mine was very lean, so I didn't have to drain it. All you got to do is add everything else. You're going to start with your beans, Your tomatoes with the juice. Put that in there. Your Pampered Chef chili mix, which I believe you can mix in with your ground meat for taco meat if you like. Shake that in. Well, see. It's going to be flavorful. Then, after your quick mix, to incorporate your seasoning, you're going to add 1.5 cups of water. Okay. Alright. After a quick stir, you let this simmer down for 18 to 20 minutes on reduced heat, uncovered. We'll be back to show you when it's ready. Alright, Pampered Pals, it's all done. Took about 20 minutes. Simmered down to a nice, thick, and hearty chili. Gonna use our Pampered Chef insulated bowl. You can have dinner in front of the TV with this. You can see. Very rich, flavorful. Nice little kick of spice. There you are. Add your sour cream, your chips, or your cheese, whatever you like. Dinner served with Pampered Chef.